It goes even deeper with this company. I've had people that I've known for years who have completely cut me off whenever I spoke out about it. Does that mean that this MLM is different from others? No. It just means that their upline did a better job at brainwashing. My name is Jess, and welcome to another episode of the Persuasion Pitch. So, I just have to give a huge shout out to Mombi. She's on Instagram at MLM Mombi, but it's MLMOBIE Mombi. Sorry. And then she's on Facebook as well. And I have to give a shout out because the research that they have put in to all MLMs, but this company, they have sent me so much information that helps tremendously. So you guys are probably wondering what company it is. And it'll probably be in the title, so you probably already know. But the company is Herbalife. Yes, Herbalife. Okay, I've been dying to use a sound effect, and I really just could not help myself, so I just threw that in there. Okay, so Herbalife and the nutrition clubs are absolutely nothing new. But a few years ago, these nutrition clubs came to my area. The ones in my town were actually opened by individuals who were not even from here, who are not from here. But for some reason, people were so mad that I was speaking about it. So I let everyone know, all of my research and how a 24-year-old woman has died by consuming these products. But that just made them mad. It's so strange that does not raise any red flags to them. I also know a girl who I've been knowing for years, and so she started going to these nutrition places, and she started screen recording my Snapchats about them. So I don't know what it is, but they definitely have a cultish grip on all these individuals more so than any other. I did a YouTube video about these nutrition places a while back. It has to have been at least a year now. It is my most disliked video on my channel. So I have definitely ruffled feathers with this company and speaking out about this company. Another thing is that, of course, everyone knows by now that I do makeup. I'm a licensed esthetician and makeup artist. So someone asked for recommendations for someone to do their makeup or someone's makeup for their wedding. Someone recommended me and they said, no, she does not like Herbalife. So, yeah, it has definitely affected me that way, but whatever. So now I'm going to read to you something off of the Federal Trade Commission's website. If you ask an Herbalife rep, they're just going to say that, we're making this up, but this is from the Federal Trade Commission.gov, our government, federal. I don't know why they don't understand that. All right, so I just want to say that Herbalife was sued by the FTC in 2016 because, and I quote, these companies' compensation structure was unfair because it rewards distributors for recruiting others to join and purchase products in order to advance in the marketing program, rather than in response to actual retail demand for the product, causing substantial economic injury to many of its distributors. That is a quote straight from the Federal Trade Commission's website. So I just don't understand how people don't get it still. Based on the current compensation plan and income disclosure statement, they have done little to nothing to change how they conduct business. The average annual gross income of all reps is less than $5,000 a year before expenses. On top of that, in September 2019, Herbalife had another lawsuit with the SEC. Herbalife, quote, has agreed to pay $20 million to settle charges that it made false and misleading statements about its China business model in numerous U.S. regulatory filings over a 6-year period. But yet they still don't believe it for some strange reason. In 2019, November of 2019, U.S. prosecutors criminally charged 2 former executives of Herbalife Nutrition Ltd's Chinese unit with running a decade-long scheme to bribe Chinese government officials to win business and evade regulatory scrutiny. And the bribes were intended to help Los Angeles-based Herbalife obtain direct selling license, reduce government scrutiny of its Chinese operations, and suppress negative coverage by state-controlled media, authorities said. In August 2020, they yet again settled another criminal lawsuit with the SEC. The Securities Exchange Commission today announced that Herbalife Nutrition has agreed to pay more than $67 million to settle charges that it violated the books and records and internal accounting controls provisions of the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. The U.S. Department of Justice and the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Southern District of New York today announced that Herbalife will pay a criminal fine of more than $55 million for a total of more than $123 million paid in both actions. In October 2020, a class action lawsuit has been reopened against Herbalife's top distributors. A federal court in Miami has reopened a class action seeking more than $140 million in damages against 44 of the top distributors of a global supplement company. And last, but certainly not least, there have been multiple accounts of Herbalife products being contaminated and causing liver failure in multiple people, one case ending in death. Corrupt Herbalife later threatened legal action against the scientific journal that posted the study. The journal removed the study for legal, not scientific reasons as soon as powerful companies threaten to sue a publisher because they are unhappy about a paper. Suddenly, things get retracted with no scientific reason. That's horrible. So, I mean, of course, if they threaten to sue someone, they're going to go ahead and remove it because they don't want to be sued. So it's no secret that this company has tons of money. And how they are in operation today, it goes deep. There's a lot of crooked things happening, of course, just like with everything. But, I mean, ugh. So one thing someone said in a comment to the video I did was, why do you have to mention the Latino community? Well, because so Herbalife preyed specifically up on the Latino community, and they probably still do, but they did like years ago. That was like their target because they had people coming to the States that, they were not able to work yet. So they pitched them this, Herbalife opportunity to be a distributor. And so that's why I had mentioned that. I have seen video of people protesting outside of Herbalife nutrition clubs, holding up signs. And I mean, it's not like that now. Like, there's a nutrition club now on every single corner. And I don't know if people think that it's new, but it's definitely not. I mean, it's been around for years and years. They just started popping up like tremendously, like every corner. So why do they have these? Okay. So someone goes into a nutrition club and they order their tea, whatever. These teas are expensive. They're like $11 for one drink or something crazy like that. So, they tell them, wouldn't you like to make these at home for a lot less? Sign up to be a distributor and you can get this discount. Well, that's what they do. So it's an undercover recruiting place in so many words. So, if they don't recruit, they're not going to make any money. And we've already discussed that and how that works. So, um, man, I'm telling you that the facts about how these, in fact, the place in my town actually closed down and then another one opened in its place and changed the name. So I just wish that these red flags would go off in people's brains like, hey, there's something not right about this. But like I always say, if people would only research. So there seems to be like a trend, like they don't have an ingredients list or a price list. And I don't think they have a price list because every club is different. They can charge whatever they want for these teas. But I did take it upon myself to go inside of 2 different places. And I have the audio recording. So this place, I asked for a nutrition list, an ingredient list. And this is one of the places that's close to me. Hey, I was wondering if y'all had an ingredient list. Hey, an ingredient list? Okay, thanks. They could not provide me with one. So then I took myself to another. And this audio may be a little hard to hear, but we're going to try it. You guys have like an ingredient list? We have a loaded tea list here for all the places. So inside is, so we have NRG, that's part of the caffeine that goes in, and then it is a lift off that goes in as well. We also have different tea flavors that go in. It's like raspberry, peach, lemon, and pomegranate. And then it's flavors that go in as well. Okay. Does it have like how much caffeine and stuff, or no? Or is everything different? A loaded tea is about 200 milligrams of caffeine, but we also offer kid flavors that don't have any caffeine. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. Then again, no concrete ingredient list. Like, I want a list to take home and study this, right? I'm sure you can find it on their website, but it's just, ugh. But the thing that really gets me is my child was with me and they said, we also have kid flavors with no caffeine. Okay, first of all, let's just back that up. My child definitely knows better than to ever drink that. He is anti-MLM and I'm so proud. Secondly, like, don't even go there. Like, I am not going to let my child drink this crap, but, other people may. Well, they will. But for them to prey on children as well is just mind-blowing, especially since these teas, and they said they don't have caffeine in them, but these teas have sent people to the emergency room. Because their heart was racing so bad, their blood pressure went up. So it's definitely not. There are 2 things that I urge every single one of you to watch and listen to, if you have not already. The first thing is going to be multi-level marketing last week tonight with John Oliver. So, you guys have to listen to this. It's on YouTube. The second thing that I urge you to watch, if you have not already, is Betting on Zero. It was on Netflix, but sadly, Netflix took it down. But you can still find it on YouTube. And so with the Betting on Zero, it does talk a lot about, short selling in stock, like the financial aspect of it. And, so I'm actually going to play you guys just a baby clip because I can't help myself. I can't.
What are we going to learn? You're going to learn why Herbalife is going to collapse. Bill Ackman is on a holy war. A couple times we come across a company that we think is causing harm. We can make money betting against that company. Herbalife stock goes down, we make money. Herbalife stock goes up, we lose money. And that's short selling.
How much money have you spent betting against Herbalife?
Over $1 billion.
All right, you guys, y'all have to watch.
What are you accusing Herbalife of?
Being a pyramid scheme.
This is a legitimate company. That's a bogus accusation.
Multi-level marketing. They tap into beliefs we have that you can accomplish whatever you want to.
The wildest dreams you've ever thought of can come true in Herbalife.
They took my dreams, my hope to be successful.
Yo perdí $16,000.
Estaba invirtiendo $1,600 o más.
$22,000. The kind of people that can do that, I mean, they're crooks.
Carl Icahn, the famed hedge fund trader, taking out a big stake in the company, pretty much because he hates Bill Ackman.
Since then, he saw the stock double.
Ackman is a liar. He was like one of these little Jewish boys crying that the world was taking advantage of him.
He essentially could crush Ackman short.
I bought it because I really think it's a good product.
He's not there because he believes in Herbalife's product. He's doing it because he thinks he can make money by squeezing Bill Ackman.
This industry is going to continue to burn people.
We haven't penetrated the markets and communities anywhere close to what we're going to see.
And you, with us, it's family, and nobody messes with the family.
You guys, please watch that. So, yeah. It's after I watched that, I made a Snapchat. I then took that Snapchat and also put it on TikTok. And now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that because it's a video of me. And I'm like, oh, you're my family. That's a cult gathering. Cult, you're in a cult. And then like my face gets really close to the screen. I think it's hilarious. It like no matter how many times I watch myself, I still laugh at myself. But yeah, that's not the way to get them to, to realize that they're in a pyramid scheme. But it's still funny to me for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. So with that said, I just want to say that it is a pyramid scheme and there's a lot of crooked things going on. Also, if you look at, it's really sad because like so many people have lost so much money. And if you go to factsaboutherbalife.com, you will be able to see, the individuals, like the victims in this, because that's not funny. I mean, there are victims, and anyone who falls prey to this, they are indeed a victim. Okay, and then I like before I forget, like I do need to say that. All right, so these nutrition clubs where I live, like almost all of them have me blocked from their Facebook pages. So I've had nutrition clubs. I looked at their Facebook pages and I was blocked before. I'm like, I don't even know who, like how they know me. So I was blocked like before I even would leave a review, and I can't even leave a review because like they have me blocked. So, I mean, how do they know who I am? Like I said, someone was looking for a makeup artist, but they did not want to use me because I did not like MLMs and Herbalife because they have a nutrition club. So they must have put out like this huge memo, like block this girl from your page, ban her immediately. Because if you don't, she's going to warn others about this company. Oh my gosh. That blows my mind. They don't even know me, but okay. So yeah, they're like stuck in like this one way thing. Like they do not want to hear it. Like it does not matter if like the Pope would be like, this is a bad company, don't do it. It doesn't matter if anyone, it doesn't matter. Like they are like set in this way and they think that what they're doing is right. I also had an Herbalife distributor message me personally, like cussing me out. And like it was mind blowing. Like, okay, you own a nutrition club and you're messaging me cussing me out, calling me names. I mean, also, like, they made a post doxing me and, like, some other people. I'm like, what the heck? I was never even rude to this person at all. Like, my thing is to educate people on the dangers of this, and they're gonna really go and private message me. It has gotten to the point where I've put my Facebook page on private, and yeah, because I've had somebody write a fake review on me because I don't like the MLM. But with that said, surprisingly, like I said, like way before my other videos, my other episodes, I'm so used to saying that with YouTube. I've had more of a positive like response with people than I have negative with being anti-MLM, that is. Now with Herbalife, oh my gosh. But I will say that the anti-MLM community absolutely does band together, especially, well, on everything, but this topic as well. So it's just, man, I don't know what it is about these Huns with Herbalife. I truly don't, man. You guys know that normally my episodes are on Mondays, but I just thought I would go ahead and give a bonus episode. So this Monday coming up, I have an episode coming out called It's a Cult. So I suggest that you guys listen. And then right after that, the following Monday, I have an ex-Rodan and Fields consultant, and she's going to be a guest. So I hope you guys stick around and listen to that. So, like, after the episode on Monday, my episodes will be getting a little longer. I don't know if you guys are going to be happy about that, or like, forget it. But anyway, hope you guys definitely do stick around for real. In order for me to continue to bring you guys this podcast, these episodes, I need your support, even if that means sharing my podcast. That's a free way to support me. And I really would appreciate that. Thanks so much for listening.